Hey friends, welcome to the Polish Protege. I'm Stephanie if you've never been here, and today I'm going to walk around the garden, check on some things. We've had a lot of growth in the last little bit, and I'm going to be tucking some seeds in as we go. I got a bunch of seeds right there, some sunflowers, some snapdragons, I don't remember what else, dill. We're going to tuck it in as we go along and just do a quick little walk around the yard. Look at these peas, guys. Aren't they doing fantastic? They're starting to get tangly. I got to start coming in, and you don't really have to tie up peas, but you do have to take these tendrils and teach them to hang on like this. You kind of got to get them close to there or they fall out and their tendrils kind of combine with each other. So I'm going to have to go through and do that real quick. So you can see I kind of pushed them all back. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of these Pro-Cut White Night sunflowers in here. I think it'll look really pretty with the white against the green and the red here. I'm going to stick them just a couple in the corners. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know exactly why, but if it works, it'll look really, really good. Okay, I'm just going to take two. There's a roly-poly right in there. I'm going to make a different hole. Not that that matters probably, right? But I'm going to cover them up, and I'm going to come over here. These are the two beds that I have roly-poly problems with. And then I got a water jug here with some rainwater in it. And I'm just going to water them in. Water them in. We're going to keep on trucking. Here's the spinach bed. I harvested a lot of that. These sunflowers that are in here are not going to make it. They cannot get enough water to keep going. So I will probably come through and move those out somewhere else. But for now, they're there. The radishes. I'll probably be able to harvest radishes in the next little bit here too. That's matching bed over here. I went ahead and pulled those peas up. I'm going to drop two of these White Night sunflowers here. And I'll be happy if one of them comes up. If two come up, that'd be even better. And then in this bed right here, I got nothing planted except for these dianthus, which are blooming. They're such early blooms. But in this back section, I'm going to go ahead and put sunflowers back there with some cosmos in front of them. And we are going to do chocolate cherry sunflowers and these seashell blend cosmos in front. So I went ahead and just kind of worked up the soil, and I'm going to drop some in. The seashells, I only had a couple seeds. I'm going to put them in this corner here. And I'll leave that stuff right there. So I remember what the heck they are. Because I always forget. I'm probably not even going to go to the house. I'm probably going to plant these and run away and try and make up my golf I missed. We'll see. All right. So we'll leave that other corner open for something else. Ooh, these are fun, guys. Take a look at this. Alliums opening up. I honestly don't know what kind of alliums these are, guys. I'm pretty sure that they are garlic that I left too long that are now flowering, but I will have to do some research to find out. But those are going to be pretty right in front of this clematis. Oh, aren't you pretty? I'm going to give you guys an update on the aphids on this plant. Of course, the minute I turn the camera on, everyone starts to get loud. Now look at, there's still a ton of aphids on this dude. But if you look down here, I had aphids on every leaf. And I knocked them back quite a bit with that hose. They're looking pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and keep knocking them back with the hose every other day or so. Man, you are a loud truck. And hopefully that will help this honeysuckle be able to control the aphid population and still bloom nice until the beneficial bugs wake up and decide to come join us. Crazy half-dead bush is actually flowering now, so I could probably come in here and give this a good trim, but take a look at how pretty these flowers are. Aren't those pretty? Those are the buds. They're just so pretty. I wish I knew how to take care of this tree better. I'll find out. You know I will. Okay. Ooh, look up here. We got irises getting ready. There's something about a deep purple iris that just makes me happy. Let's keep going back here because I think the rose bush looks really good too. Oops, sorry, this is gonna be shaky because Mama's trying to balance. Ooh. The sage plant. That's cute. That's lavender. It's not doing much. Here is the rose bush, and look at, she's got buds. She's also got bugs. I don't know if those are good bugs or bad bugs. I'm very new to the rose bush game, people, but look at all the buds coming. Look at all of them. I'm hoping that means I'm gonna get beautiful, beautiful roses. So right here in front of the rose bush, I got a bare spot here. That's between some daisies and some lavender. There used to be a lemon balm there that I moved because it was taking everything over. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these Zinnia Cosmo seeds and see if I can get a big bush of something pretty to grow right there. Disturbing that soil, and I'm just gonna be sprinkling the rest of these zinnia seeds. Now I grew some of these zinnia seeds from in the house, so I have got some more in the yard, but I'm just gonna take whatever's left right here and put them in there, and we'll use this bird bath to water them because why not use what I got, right? Water them in, and hopefully I'll get some really pretty pink blossoms here in the middle of my herb garden. This pot I've got right here, I had the larkspurs in here. They have not worked. And then the Rose Rhapsody Salvia. And it's looking like I'm growing a whole bunch of lemon balm and other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these Apricota Cosmos in here. So video fail. I thought I just filmed all this and I didn't. I added some Cosmos. This is the Apricota right in here. So I have some pink right here to kind of correspond with that other pink. And then all back in here, I have got this bouquet dill because there's no dill in my herb garden right now. I'm trying to get to the point where this area of the garden has all my herbs and they can self-sow and kind of go crazy everywhere here. So I added some dill in here and hopefully it comes up nicely here. I think it will. I think this is going to be a good spot. I think this is going to work good for me. Friends, these tiny, teeny dwarf sunflowers make me so happy. Like, out of proportion happy. I don't know why. They're just so dang cute. They're so short, making these big, tough sunflower heads on top. And they just make me smile. Aren't they cute? These will get to be about 3.5, 4 feet tall. Wait till you see them. And they make giant heads. They're so fun. Sunspot dwarf sunflowers. Okay, the last seed I want to get planted out here today is this Snapdragon mix. This is from Hudson Valley Seed Company. They're based out of New York. And this is just a mix. I want to kind of toss it in here into the edge of a couple pots and kind of in this whole general area right here. I've got volunteer snapdragons, and I just like to see these these snapdragons kind of explode everywhere. So I'm just gonna, these are really, really small seeds. Let's see how small they are. So I'm just gonna surface sow these. And I'm not even going to water them in right now. I will come back and water them in really lightly in a second with just a little bit less pressure than the ones I've been doing. So I'm going to put some there. I'm going to put a couple back here. And then I'm going to come and put a couple more right in here, I think. Let's clear a little section. Right here. There's the rest of them. Come on, babies. Here we go. All right, I hope you like your new home. Okay, as we transition the garden into these warmer things and start getting more excited about the summer garden, we can't forget the things that bloomed early and take care of them. So these are all my tulips. They have all lost their petals. I'm gonna need to come in here. I'm gonna snip the stems, but it's really, really important that you leave all these leaves on here until they are dead. Don't cut these back or try and clean them up at all. Let them get good and dead. The longer you leave these greens up, the more sun they take in, the better their bulbs will be for next year. So I usually just plant around them. So as you can see in this garden, as these start to die, I've got all the echinacea and I put those Brussels sprouts in here and they're all gonna take over. It's not gonna be too ugly. You're gonna wanna pull them out, but trust me, leave them alone. A lot of the spring garden was a bust, but some of these cabbages are looking just lovely. Wouldn't it be exciting if I got some cabbages? Ugh. Also, look over here. These are volunteers. Does that look familiar? That's one of those sunspot sunflowers I was just showing you. There's one there. That one's not a sunspot. That's a different kind. That one might be a sunspot. I don't want them here this year. They were too tall for the garden. I'm going to have to pull them up. Oh, here's another one. And here's another one. I'm going to pull them up and give them new homes. But not today. Today, Mama is still deeply entrenched in baseball season, and I'm also joined that new golf league, which makes me sound overscheduled, which is funny because if you know me even a little bit, I hate to be overscheduled. I am somebody that likes to have free time, pockets of time to sit and dream and plan and think. So this overscheduling thing stresses me out in May a little bit. So if I'm a little off kilter, it's because it's May. So I'm going to go out and do some golfing this afternoon and catch up from last week when I was sick and get ahead for next week when Mason's got another baseball game. Come home, feed these kids some dinner, and then we have another baseball game tonight. Mason's supposed to start in field. Let's wait and see what happens. He's going to be very excited if he does. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow might be the garden tour. I'm going to shoot a full garden tour for the end of May, and I think I'll post that tomorrow. All right, guys. See you later.